Hi all, very good evening and salam alaikum. As we all know that last time we had a meeting with internal meeting where our Devan has presented on usage of task management, and I hope everybody understood. I really noted that only few people started using that, so it's much better to start use from tomorrow at least, so that all things are there in one file, and we all can, it's easy to track, and much time saving as well. So I just wanted to again inform you on the usage of tasks, because few of our colleagues did not attend the meeting last time, and few asked me on more clarification on usage of this. So I thought of taking this video and posting it so that it will be a good reference for all of you. Okay, then for now I'll just close this and I'll start opening it again so that it will be easy. I closed it. Now everybody will have a drive called task management drive. If you are not having it, please approach me so that I'll link this task management, and everybody's system should automatically get connected to the drives whatever he is eligible for. So once task management folder is open, drive is open, you'll have a task management folder. In that, open the task management folder and you can open the main. You just need to log in with your login ID and password. If you're not having it, please approach Devin, he will give it to you. For now, I'll log in using my own login ID and password. Once you enter user ID and password, just log in and you will have this. Okay. Now, don't you see there is the notifications here. So if you wanted to see, just zoom in and zoom out so that it will be easy for you to understand and see. This task sheet basically is to create your own tasks, or the tasks you can highlight it to your colleague. Okay, this so this will give you a very clear picture on if you're highlighting if you wanted to issue some tasks or some task to your to any of your team member, you will enter it here, and if you wanted to highlight your own tasks, you can highlight your own tasks as well. Okay, so now and this task sheet will be seen only by the assigned by and assigned to. For example, I assign a task to Istihaq to update the inventory. Only I can see and Istihaq can see the tasks. Nobody else can see. Okay, no login because your login is different. If I log in as Zach, I can see, means I can see and Istihaq can see. Okay, now you wanted to assign a task. I'll just walk through the process. Just click on new task, and if you wanted to assign your own task, for example, I am assigning an own task, my own task. I wanted to say that record a video on usage of task management, right? Today's date, and I'll put today's date, and I'll press OK. And once you enter the task, just press refresh. Then what happens? My tasks are highlighted here. Now I'll show you on how to assign tasks to team member. Again, new task. I'll assign a task to maybe Devin. Start working on project 2 as discussed. And I gave it a 10th, and maybe I'll give a date of 14th, and I'll say OK and refresh. So these tasks can be seen by me, this task can be seen by me and Devan as well. Okay, this is how task management sheet works, and all your tasks you can highlight it here. This will help everybody to understand how busy are you, and if you are not busy, maybe you can help sharing the tasks. Okay, now approvals. As long as all the internal approvals you can mention here, see, and you, so for example, you wanted to request an approval for approval process, so new request, you can see. Now you can see whose approval is required. For example, my approval is required, Teja's approval is required, Pradeep's approval, Santosh's approval required, and all. Then you can say that okay, this is what approval, and who will be the executor, who need who's at sorry, this activity need to be done by whom. For example, HR. Okay, and request is okay, otherwise, like, see, I'll say this activity is to be done by, for example, I have to done this activity, I have to do this activity, for example. So I will say purchase of PP. Simple, just as an example. And now I will send request. So see this one. Now I am the executor and I am the approver also. So I can say here approve and refresh. So I approved it. So like this you will have all the approvals. Once you requested 5 members approval, you need to do this task when all the 5 members approval is completed, or 4 members approval, or if you are request Teja's approval, only Teja approved, and you can proceed it. But until and unless this approval is completed, please do not do the task. So again, if you want, I will approve it. As a simplicity, I will say this. Okay, for me Teja's approval is required. Executor is who is the executor? Maybe Nagendra, and um, carry out the job of oceaneering without PO, for example, just like that. So I am sending a request. Okay, so now executor is Teja. See, I am not able to do this. See this because the executor is Nagendra and approval is Teja, so I cannot see. So approval also I'll be seen only by the requested by guy and approver candidates. Okay, and now notifications. I hope you all got the approvals details. Now let us go to notification sheet. In notification sheet, for example, this is mainly required to close the communication gap. If there is some incident happened or something happened, and now what we are doing is that we are sharing it to this thing by phone and something like that. So now simply you can add new notification here, add new notice. So I wanted to add new notice and I wanted to inform to, if you wanted to inform to all, simply click all. No, if you wanted to inform only to specific person, you can click like this or Teja, whatever it is, and just enter whatever notification here and create notice, and this will be notified to the candidate whom you wanted to notify. And again, this notification is seen by the candidate who created it and whom you wanted to notify. That's all, nobody else can see. So the confidentiality is also maintained entirely, and this is how you need to see. For example, if you see Pradeep created a notice that this about this, so it is just informed to me, so informed to everybody whomever he wanted to notify, so that tomorrow if something is, for example, there is an incident happened here and it is not informed, then tomorrow that incident results are whatever it is, either positive or negative, then if it is not notified, then it will be a problem. In order to close this gap, this notification sheet is created, and this is very very important to all of us. Okay guys, and thank you very much. In case of any questions, please feel free to reach me or Devan for that purpose. Okay, thank you very much for that.